Videos coming out of those interviews are incredibly compelling because they bring so much more color and depth to life than a close-ended survey would be, and they're just as fast as a close-ended survey.
It used to be that to set up a proper kind of ethnography that could take 3-4 weeks. Now you can also do that in hours and days, and so I think we're literally talking about from weeks and months to hours and days, and that time in between allows you to do two things: either make decisions quicker or iterate more, like what Matt was saying. And by iterating more, you just get it better before you move it forward.
We got more authentic responses because, to your point, we are meeting them where they are. It's like we're getting a glimpse into their lives. We're being brought into their homes, you know, through these videos, which was really a great way to gather these learnings and these insights.
See the consumers interacting with or talking live about your products.
As an outsider looking in and seeing what they're doing and hearing them talk about cleaning in their own language was incredibly invaluable.
The big thing is, how do we connect the what with the why using real human beings in a fast, inexpensive, and quick way?
Even, you know, a 30-second snippet can really stick with you. And I think there are certain pieces or certain phrases or certain kind of terminologies that you know, people hear and senior management hears, and it tends to stick with them, and that becomes part of their narrative. And so I do think that video is quite helpful in actually, you know, increasing the impact of our research. And it isn't a 30-slide PowerPoint presentation. It's just something that's very real and visual.
It's been extremely useful to have this video solution to help us stay close to consumers in a world where we can't talk to them in person, or we might not necessarily feel like it's appropriate to have one-on-one conversations with them.
Once my feedback started coming in, it was very easy to look at and analyze that, and then quickly put together a show reel that I could put into my survey so that when I presented the results out, that we could actually add the consumer's voice and his and her own words.
I think it would be fast, seamless, integrated, and efficient. So you would initiate or trigger the return online through an app. The packaging would be supplied, and either somebody would come pick it up at your door, or you would return it to a retail location. You would get credit immediately.
I feel like the process of return should be free shipping for the returned item.
The ideal return process to me should just be quick and easy. I should be able to have my item picked up and returned for free. Obviously, that would be ideal.
I would like, the ideal return process would also include free shipping if you received it to begin with. But I do know that is a cost, and it's not the business's fault that I need to return an item.
I feel like if your object is defective, moral of the story, don't put your user who received a defective item through any further turmoil by arranging it to be picked up. Like, you sent them a bad product that was defective, kindly just give them their money back.
I think if you were able to return it without having to deal with an actual customer service associate, it would be a lot easier and simpler for everyone.
I think Amazon has totally mastered the return process. I love that. I fill it out online. They give me a QR code. I walk into the store. I don't have to pre-package anything. And they scan my QR code and I get a receipt.
My ideal return process would be kind of like how Walmart has their set up now. You can download their app and scan your receipt in, and then you can then continue on from there, start a return on there, and all you pretty much have to do then is just take your phone with you.
My last experience returning an item, seamless. I actually love that Amazon provides you with the option to do a UPS drop-off. You don't have to pack it. You don't have to print the label. You just walk in, show your phone, and hand them the package, and boom, you're out.
My last experience returning an item was through Amazon. It was very convenient. You can just do it right there in your app, initiate the return, and then it tells you where you can take it.
Our consumers were very at ease, sharing, talking about their experience and walking us through it, and they answered our questions in really great detail, and they were very articulate. So the level of learnings were incredible and helped us understand how we could actually improve their experience using our product.
I most prefer ordering through the app because I think there's the best chance my order is going to be accurate. It allows me to customize it, and I don't have to be worried about having people behind me in store.
The reason why I like ordering on the app, a lot of times they have different discounts and different specials that you can only get through the app, and that makes me decide what I want to eat even more.
The reason I like to go through the drive-thru is it's just the ability to customize your order. When you do it online or if you do it from an app, generally the customization options aren't always the best or available.
To me, it just makes sense to use the app to save some money and get a better deal on your order. I would say that's the primary difference maker. I also like the fact that you can take your time, you can put your order in.
I typically like to order fast food just to the drive-thru. Sometimes I do like to use the app, and that's mainly because they mostly have reward systems.
I prefer to order fast food through the drive-thru just so I can get the whole menu and make sure it's what I want. It's usually when I'm on the way to somewhere.
I tend to order fast food on the app because it's so much easier. You can get reward points.
I prefer ordering fast food through the drive-thru just because it's very convenient, it's easy, you don't have to go inside, it's quicker.
I typically like to go through the drive-thru just to save time because I'm typically traveling and I need to be quick, get the meal and eat it on the go.
I was just amazed by the level of detail each of the consumers went into, describing their experiences and also their challenges and pain points, which was extremely rich and served as great springboards for our product and service ideation during the workshop.
I used a QR code this past week, and my experience was really great. It was fast, it was convenient, it pulled up exactly what I was wanting to get to and look up.
So I absolutely love QR codes. We live in a world where you have to like leave reviews for things. You want to be able to get information quickly and all that kind of stuff.
I think they contain a lot of information in a very easy and accessible way. If I see a QR code, I think that the company or whoever I'm using it with is quite technologically minded, so I'm very happy about that. It gives off a good image.
I find it really convenient. I think it's easier to just point your camera at a QR code and have it take you to the website than having to, manually type it in. So I think it saves a little bit of time.
I think they work very efficiently. They're easy to use. Just about everyone knows how to use them nowadays. And the last time I used it was actually at a fast food restaurant.
I feel like they can be really useful and helpful, and helping me navigate and find information or the product really quickly.
It makes things easier, it makes things simpler. It saves time, so I'm a huge person on that, so I think it works out perfectly.